What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Teen Mom OG recap, which aired on Monday, July 1st on MTV. Show starts off with Ryan. He's home from jail, and Macy has been asked, can Bentley come and spend the weekend over at Ryan's parents' house so he can spend time with Ryan? So she's like, I just want to make sure that Bentley is okay with that. And she asked him, and he was like, you know, like a child, they answer right away with excitement, like, yeah, like, I'm ready to do it. I want to see my dad or whatever. Or even if it's not so much about his dad, I'm pretty sure he just enjoys spending the weekend with his grandparents. And she knows this already. So she just keep asking him for the sake of the cameras, just to get the child to say something negative about not wanting to spend time over at his grandparents' house because of Ryan. And I'm like, please stop doing that. If he want to be over there, let him go. The child is old enough. He's old enough to let her know when he's not feeling too comfortable about being somewhere. I mean, sometimes she just do the most to really try to make things seem worse than what it is. Okay, so Mackenzie claims that it's gonna be a while before things get back to the way it used to be since Ryan been locked up. And I wasn't sure what she meant by that, because I'm like, what she mean back to the way it used to be? She act like he's been locked up like for 10 years or so. So Cheyenne says that she wants to have another baby by the time Ryder turns 2. And I'm seriously hoping that she's planning on being married and in her own home, not sharing a family house with her sister, like she mentioned on social media when she was doing like a questions and answers on one of her lives. So it's baby James's birthday party, and Gary comes over with gifts. So everybody's over, and someone asks Leah, how did she feel about babysitting? And then Gary makes the comment, oh, you have a third room here? And Amber's like, yeah, we have a third room. Baby James has his own room, and then there's a room for Leah. And she said, and also might be having another baby. So that just made the whole... Everybody was just looking like, what? And Amber mom was like, damn, Amber. Like she want to say, you know, what the hell are you thinking? Are you even mentally stable to be thinking about bringing another child in this world? So Catelynn and Tyler are giving the baby a bath. And they're thinking about calling the adoption lady who helped them to put Carly up for adoption. I forget her name. But they want to see if they can get her to set up a meeting so that they can see Carly, because she's turning 10. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought that Carly's parents had an issue with that a little while back on one of the, I don't know if that was season 7 or 8, about them wanting to see Carly on a regular basis. I thought that was an issue at one point. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't know. It just seems like that it just doesn't look in good taste as far as the child, like, you know, it's just having closure to the fact that she was put up for adoption. Like, what does Carly really feel about this? Because I know they're not going to ever put her on camera. So, I don't know. So Macy and her mom talks about Ryan, and her mom said that she don't think Ryan will ever change. So Cheyenne's family has met, and Cheyenne, she says that she hopes he moves to LA and doesn't have a problem with her spending time with Cory, of course. And Cory, he tells his friends that he'll be so shocked to find out that Cheyenne is pregnant, because he's pretty sure that's going to come up soon with how fast they're moving with this relationship. And the way they talk about each other, like both of them just need to be single. Because it don't seem like that neither of them want to commit to someone. Like they're just not meant to be in a committed relationship with someone else or each other. Like they just crazy. So after the birthday party, Amber mentions that she was just like 5 days late, and she's trying not to freak out about it. And then her mom asks, so when are y'all going to get married? And then she says, ask Andrew about it. And he's looking like, well, it's all about timing. And then Amber said, well, I don't really know what that means. And then he was like, well, I'm just saying, I just feel like I have a lot of goals to accomplish first. So the adoption lady, sorry again, y'all, I forgot her name. She advised Catelynn and Tyler that they should think about like reminding Carly more often that they love her and they think about her a lot and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I don't know. It just seems like it's not a good thing for a child that you gave up for adoption. That's just my humble opinion. So Ryan is home from jail and MTV puts a caption on the screen that he's not quite ready to talk to anybody about jail time. And so they all go sit outside on the front steps of the house and talk about how traumatized he is from all the violence he's seen in jail. And I'm sorry, but I just don't sympathize with him right now about that. I mean, hopefully all of the blood and gore he's seen in jail is a wake-up call for him. So Caitlin and Tyler is thinking about something real good to give Carly for her 10th birthday party. They reminisce the time when they made her like a scrapbook with a lot of pictures in there of them growing up. And they made this for her when she was a baby, which didn't really make much sense. I'm sorry, y'all, if I sound insensitive about it. I don't know. So Cheyenne claims that she will eventually get married and have kids with Matt. Like she's just coming up with how the future is going to be without him even knowing anything about it. But she was like, well, first he got to be comfortable with Cory. And I swear, this girl just needs to be single because all she wants to do is dictate everybody's life who she deals with. So Cory has this conversation with Cheyenne and about him moving to California and living together. And he also has this conversation with Matt about him staying with Cheyenne and all this kind of crap about him being a stepdad. Like, y'all just doing way too much. Both of y'all gonna run this man away. I won't be surprised if they already ended the relationship. Because they just doing too much to try to, be reassured that he's the right one to play the position in Cheyenne's life. And even Cory, like, you really don't want her with anybody. So just stop acting like you care so much about who she has around the writer. Because I know it's not just about all that. But anyway, I don't know what's wrong with Cory. Because he even asked Matt, like, how he feel about having another child. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, what dude asks another dude about? I don't know. So Amber takes a pregnancy test and finds out that she is not pregnant. And Andrew is faking like he's kind of... like he kind of wanted to have a second child. Then Amber starts over-explaining how she was okay about it. So Macy and her friend is out to lunch and she just sounds super pissed off and just fed up with Ryan and all his mess. She said that she's not even thinking about going over there to talk to him. She's just done with it. She says she is sick of sitting up at night with her soon-to-be 11-year-old talking about a man who just can't get himself together. And Cheyenne just dropped Matt off to the airport and she said that she's glad he don't feel pressured about marriage and starting a family with her. But she is willing on giving him some room to breathe, to think about it. Like, Lord have mercy. So now she's going to go meet up with her other boo thing, Cory, to see what him and Matt had to talk about. And then they're talking about this, and it's just over and over again, same old conversation. And she was asking him, well, he asked her about, like, do you love Matt and all this kind of stuff. She's like, yeah. Do you love Taylor? And he was like, yeah, I got love for her, but like being in love with her and all that. I'm like, this dude here just ignorant. So he was like, I really don't know what it feel like to just love someone like that other than Ryder. I don't really love anybody. And she's holding her hand up like, me. I'm like, you should feel stupid. See, that just goes to show that she's not really over him, because if you so-called in love with Matt the way you claim you are, she wouldn't really be worried about who, like, if Cory loves her or not. That's just my take on it. I don't know. It's just crazy. So Kaitlyn is making another scrapbook for Carly. And she, like I say, she talked to the adoption lady and everything is good to go. But my thing is, I like the scrapbooks. But why don't she just buy one out of the store instead of putting together like this, I don't know, look like third grade artwork scrapbook for the child. Like, let that just be a part of one of the gifts, you know, the many gifts that you're going to give a child. I don't know what's up with this scrapbook thing, but especially the ones that they put together. It just looked like some third grade artwork. And I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just saying. So Kaitlyn says the only thing she worried about is Carly questioning her, like, why didn't you keep me? And I say, see, that's the whole thing. That's what I'm talking about. Because I'm pretty sure that's going to come up sooner or later, especially come Mad Day. Like, a child will always wonder about that. Like, I see you now happily married with, you know, my dad and my siblings. And, you know, why couldn't I be included in this happy family? She's going to question it. So that's just something that they have to brace themselves for. And, you know, I don't know. That's why I'm just so, like, on the fence with this visitation thing every so many years. Like, you won't let her go, and she's not going to ever really get over that. That's just how I look at it, because I've seen so many stories like this before. Sorry, y'all. I still have, like, a little sore throat. So, anyway, so, yeah, that's pretty much how the show came to an end. Just showing clips of everybody. I'm sorry. What the hell is wrong with my talking? Just showing clips of everybody at the end of the show. And then the camera goes on Ryan, and he just looked like a nervous wreck. Like, his eyes are bulged. Like, they about to pop out of his head. He even has scars on his face. And Mackenzie, she just looks disgusted with him. So anyway, that concludes tonight's recap of Team Mom OG. If y'all like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And as always, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next week.